Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody to the stream. All one of you at the moment. Hoping the stream fills out because I am flying the brand new Cirrus Vision Jet. This is a long-awaited aircraft. Hello there. Long-awaited aircraft. How long ago was the sound video? FlightFX posted a video. Oh god, right around when the PMDG, the first 737, was released. And I saw that, and so I've basically been waiting that long. Probably a little bit longer. The caps. Unfortunately, the caps does not work. It's not modeled at the moment, and I don't remember if that was in the plan too or not. I genuinely hope it does, because that would be fun. Just to do a fun little scenario there. Of course, not on VATSIM. We're flying on VATSIM today. In fact, we'll have some controllers. KFTY, and we might be doing. Fair point. I don't know how to land this thing. We'll be flying down to Nassau, and then depending on what time it is, I might try a leg down to Princess Juliana just because that's fun. We're going to keep it in the daytime. Nassau, I think I spelled that correct. I clicked the wrong button. MYNN. What's my routing again? That's my route. 2.5 hours-ish for this first leg. If you want to join me on VATSIM, oh, so we're in Fulton County. Making sure my VATSIM stuff and everything is set up. So we're in Fulton County Airport. This is just north of Hartsfield-Jackson, so the big airport here in Atlanta. So we will be definitely talking with the approach controller to make sure that we don't accidentally cause an issue with the arriving traffic. All one airplane for the next, call that 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. Actually, I think that's more like 15 minutes. But yeah, we're flying out of Atlanta. I can do this. There we go. It's gonna be small and up in the top, but we're flying out of Atlanta. We'll be going down, crossing over looks like Jacksonville there. We'll be landing in Nassau, and then depending on if we have time, we'll do this little hop from Nassau to Princess Juliana, because I think that would be a fun approach to do in the Vision Jet. And then of course, I'll get to do a departure at some point. Come back to this layout here. So yeah, I think I've pretty much briefed everything. I think in the next 15-ish minutes, we'll pretend we have the life raft and suits. I don't think that's actually included. Ooh, sudden lag. Yeah. Definitely not wearing that vest. So we'll just hope this thing can float if we have to ditch, but I put more fuel than the flight planner told me to. Well, we're at 100% fuel, so we're gonna make it unless we get a fuel leak, and I don't know if failures are modeled on this. We shall see. So this is the cockpit. For some reason, okay, there's normally a pin here on the caps and on the emergency exit knob right there. And we are in the correct version. Okay. Is the cockpit? Yes, the seat cushions. Let's see. They look like they could come off. Maybe. Uh, just hope, I guess. This is the cockpit, a beautiful G3000 suite. I love it a lot. But I know this is the case with the actual Vision Jet, but there's no like analog instruments, so if there were to be like a electrical failure, if there's an electrical failure, you're kind of SOL there. You're gonna have to visually fly it, which I guess wouldn't be an issue. I mean, look at these windows; they are massive. I know I made that a point in the video that hopefully will be premiering in like 15 minutes. I was gonna have the video premiere then go straight into the stream, but I got bored and didn't want to wait. So let's get some power on the aircraft. We'll go ahead and put on the batteries, generators, get the oxygen and pitot heat in, the little whoosh. And we won't need anti-ice today. Ah, interesting. I did not actually know that. I'd never noticed that sound before. There was like a whirring noise. I'm not sure how to describe it other than that. That was fun to listen to. So, you know what? Let's go over... You know what? I don't need those on. Nav source GPS. Let's go over some of the quick things off the top of my head. Interesting. I guess that's a good thing, but I don't know. Redundancy. I'd still prefer a steam gauge, at least attitude, altitude, and speed. I think that's like standard in the Cirrus, is it not? The the Cirrus. There's a lot, but isn't that standard in the SR22? Like you can have the fancy panel and all that, but you'll still have at least the 3 steam gauges. I don't remember. Maybe. We could actually. I don't know if this runway is operational. We could probably depart off of the runway over there, but we're probably gonna actually go off the runway over here because I've never seen planes departing or landing on this runway. I have seen a helicopter do it, but never planes. So just a quick thing over here. This uses the working title G3000, and at the moment VNav is not included, but that's because it's not on the version of the SR22 maybe. But at the moment, it's not modeled on the G3000, but when working title does update and do the rebuild, the FlightFX team will get that integrated as quickly as possible, but it's a little bit customized because, of course, you have to. So you go to the VAMS, the Virtual Aircraft Management System. You can take care of the chocks, storage cover, and the covers and protections there, which aren't gonna show. You know what? Let's run over here and close the door up. Fun sounds. Oh, there it is. So, oof. I've been getting lag spikes out of nowhere. Not entirely sure why. But that's the storage cover, and here is where the attention to detail is amazing, because this tail number that you see is not actually a part of the aircraft. That's the custom tail number. And give me 1 second, because you cannot actually see my cursor. I've been turning that off and on. Okay, so this tail number right here is like the IMC trainer. That would work. That would work, yes. And it has synthetic vision, so in theory, I don't think it's legal, but in theory you could fly it. I mean, if you can fly the Dark Star with no forward visuals. You could probably fly this with the synthetic vision and no visual at all. But this tail number here is custom. And I didn't like edit the livery or anything. This is the default livery, and so like I know a lot of times with flight sim planes that custom tail number looks funky, but it looks like it's a part of the livery. But also the attention to detail part, the tail number goes on the cover as well. And I've messed around a little bit outside of recording and streaming, but when you change the tail number, of course, because it's custom, it'll change on the plane, which is awesome. But you also have stuff like the pitot cover there, the engine intake and exhaust cover. Is there any pitot tubes over here? Yes, there are. There's a person in the way, but yeah. Cool stuff. Did I click the right button? I did not. But yeah, and I'll get to those headphones here in a second. You can change what kind of luggage. That's a very smooth animation. You can change what kind of luggage is here in the compartment. So like if you hit family vacation, you'll have suitcases, golf trip, you got the caddy, and snowboarding, you have a duffel bag and the snowboard and the fancy shoes there. You go to status. There have been some issues, and I've actually experienced the issues where things aren't working correctly when you use the cold and dark, taxi, or takeoff presets. So just be aware of that. That is an item that the team is working on fixing. Here, actually, I can put the covers back on. I'm not seeing it. Hey, let's hop on the drone cam so I can go way too quick. Yeah, it seems to just be the big cover there that goes on top. But I mean, that's still a lot more than most aircraft creators would do. So you kind of have to give it to the team. I am aware that you can't put the cover on with the doors open. I'm not trying to put the storage cover on. I was just checking the pitot cover and engine covers. But the fact that it goes on the storage cover, the tail number, really impressed me. It's the small things